I don't know how Lenny feels, but it's like, for me, it's like one of there's two things that I enjoy a lot. A, if you string together a really fast lap, it's always fun, right? It's like whenever you bunch up and you'll stack up and then you anticipate and like they're gonna go and you just roll into it for the hit,
Aaron Kaufman is a master fabricator and hot rodder featured on Discovery's hit show Fast and Loud in 2012. As one of the original brains behind Gas Monkey Garage, Kaufman's skills were as legendary as his beard. But in 2017, he parted ways with the larger-than-life Richard Rawlings, citing personal differences. But did Kaufman fade into obscurity? Not a chance. Kaufman is also featured in another Discovery reality show, Shifting Gears. When you combine all these, you'll realize Kaufman is living the dream. Today, we'll show you just how he lives that dream. Join us as we take you on a journey inside Aaron Kaufman's luxurious lifestyle.
In high school, for me, it's like having an appetite or an interest in these things. And we always went to car shows. My dad built hot rods, and street cars, drag cars, stuff like that, long before I existed, whenever the kids came.
Kaufman's journey began in the heart of Texas on January 26, 1982. With American roots that ran deep, his early years were filled with a fascination for the inner workings of toys and bicycles. Growing up, he looked up to his father, a passionate car guy who ignited his love for cars. While other kids dreamed of far-off careers, all Aaron wanted was to roam the wild as a game ranger. Yet, it was the call of the open road that truly captivated him. At 16, he got behind the wheel of his first vehicle, a Jeep Cherokee, and the rest, as they say, is history. With no formal training, Kaufman relied on his innate talent and his father's guidance to transform his Jeep Cherokee. That first taste of automotive tinkering lit a fire within him. Not neglecting formal education, he went to high school in Crowley and then college, honing his skills in hot rodding, mechanics, and fabrication along the way. As a college kid, he knew he had to take up some work to earn money. After all, he wasn't really from a wealthy family, so he did what he could do best: work as a mechanic. Kaufman's knack for all things automotive didn't go unnoticed. He landed his first job as a mechanic at the Hot Rod Garage. Here, he quickly proved himself to be one of the best in the business. His exceptional skills caught the eye of Richard Rawlings, the legendary car designer and mechanic, and from there, Aaron never looked back. Kaufman's journey in the automotive world began when he owned a Jeep Cherokee at the age of 16. As a kid from humble beginnings, he drove a 1968 short bed Ford F100 as his first car. The Jeep Cherokee was Aaron's most prized possession, but early on, his newly acquired Jeep had problems, particularly with its locked-up transmission. He decided to fix it by scavenging for transmission parts in a junkyard. Although the part he found wasn't an exact fit for his Jeep, Kaufman found a way to modify it to suit his vehicle's needs. Through trial and error, he successfully got his Jeep up and running again. The customization journey didn't end there. After installing a lift kit on his Jeep to enhance its off-road capabilities, he encountered a new challenge: a troublesome vibration in the drive shaft. Kaufman reached out to the store where he had bought the lift kit. However, the remedy provided by the store fell short of his expectations, consisting of nothing more than a couple of tubes with holes in them. Frustration turned into a valuable lesson for him. Instead of relying on others for a solution, he resolved to become self-sufficient in addressing his needs. He's often said that by fixing his Jeep, he was able to realize he could fix any car that came his way. So when his mom gave him an Impala, it became a companion throughout his journey from adolescence to adulthood. Meticulously maintained and cherished, the car remained a fixture in his garage for many years. Eventually, he decided to part ways with the beloved vehicles, selling it to one of his trusted associates. Cars have always been Aaron's primary source of income. His most inspiring sales came from a 1963 Ford Falcon. Fans were captivated by Kaufman's skills at restoring the 1963 Ford Falcon, a masterpiece showcased in an episode of the hit TV show Fast and Loud. This iconic vehicle got widespread admiration for its impeccable craftsmanship and timeless design. Kaufman decided to put his beloved Falcon to the ultimate test by entering it in the prestigious Pikes Peak International Hill Climb in 2016. Despite his busy schedule, he was determined to push the limits and take on the challenging course, which featured a daunting 156 turns. Kaufman made the difficult decision to part ways with his cherished Falcon, putting it up for sale on eBay. The classic race car, equipped with a powerful V8 engine, drew a lot of attention from automotive enthusiasts and collectors alike. Ultimately, Kaufman sold it for $65,000, a sizable amount of money for a modified car from the 60s. By 2023, Kaufman's car collection has grown to include some standout vehicles, including his daily driver, a modified 2004 Ford F-150. This truck is actually a work in progress, undergoing active modifications to align with Kaufman's vision and preferences. One noteworthy project in Kaufman's portfolio is his collaboration with Daily Driven Exotics in building their impressive 1,200 horsepower twin-turbo Ferrari F12. This is arguably Kaufman's only modern supercar build. In addition, Kaufman's talent has earned him prestigious recognition as one of the top 25 young event professionals. Furthermore, his contributions to the television landscape have not gone unnoticed, with rumors circulating about his substantial earnings from his role on the Discovery Channel's hit show, Shifting Gears. It's speculated that Kaufman commands an impressive salary of approximately $50,000 per episode, which is a lot of money. His net worth is estimated to be a whopping $8 million. What about his house? Little's known about his private life. He seems content keeping people away from what he considers private. The question is, how did Kaufman come to have such a massive net worth? How is it that he's able to afford to live such a lavish lifestyle? All of this can be traced back to the time when he met with Richard Rawlings. Richard Rawlings asked the owner of the Texas garage he was working at to have the best mechanic there service his car. The owner recommended Aaron Kaufman. Richard Rawlings was so impressed that he decided to hire Kaufman as his employee when he opened his own hot rod shop. Kaufman quickly rose through the ranks at Gas Monkey Garage, evolving from Richard's assistant to a master mechanic and key member of the team. In 2012, Gas Monkey Garage caught the eye of the Discovery Channel, offering Richard an opportunity too good to pass up. The result? The entire Gas Monkey crew, including Kaufman, burst onto the screen in the hit reality series Fast and Loud. This marked the beginning of their journey into the spotlight, as they showcased their passion for hot rods and turned heads with their exhilarating builds. Kaufman's star continued to rise as he demonstrated his expertise as a master mechanic at Gas Monkey Garage, which propelled him into the spotlight. Together with Richard, they searched the entire country for automobiles that were ready to undergo their signature transformations, and they captivated audiences with their one-of-a-kind builds. In 2017, Kaufman made the decision to forge his own path, leaving the show and beginning a solo career. He also decided to say goodbye to the show. In the course of his tenure on Fast and Loud, he and Richard worked their magic on a number of legendary automobiles, including the 1967 Corvette Stingray, the 1938 Ford, the 1958 Corvette C1, the 1968 Mustang GT350, the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, and many others. In spite of the fact that there were rumors spread about a disagreement between the two, Richard came out to clarify the situation. Kaufman left on his own. There was never a fight between them. Before joining Gas Monkey, Kaufman had ventured into entrepreneurship with his own shop, the Main Street Shop. After leaving, he soon found himself at the helm of his very own show, Shifting Gears with Aaron Kaufman. Premiering on March 5, 2018, the show initially struggled to gain significant traction, receiving mixed reviews. The construction of race trucks was the primary focus during the show's first season. However, during the second season, he and his team shifted their attention to the development of rally cars as their primary focus. Meanwhile, Kaufman also operates his own company, ArcLight, specializing in the restoration of Ford F-100 trucks. His fascination with these trucks began from the moment he joined the automotive world, drawn in by their impressive power and aesthetic appeal. It's remarkable that Kaufman is estimated to have a net worth of $8 million, especially when one considers his humble beginnings as a simple mechanic. Over the course of his career, his impressive talent, tireless efforts, and unwavering commitment have attracted the attention of fans from all over the world. Given his ongoing success and the fact that he's been involved in a number of business ventures, it's highly probable that his net worth will continue to increase significantly in the years to come.